is up, guys? I know it has been a minute since I uploaded a video last, but I'm still alive, still kicking, still breathing. Just want to kick this video off by saying it's going to be short and sweet, and I'm going to start uploading more often. I know I say that every time, but these last 4 or 5 months have been extremely hectic, so now that we're settled down a little bit, I'm going to try and film some more for you guys. Now that that's out of the way, I want to talk about racing, 3-piece front ends, and updates with the car. So yeah, May 28th was IDRC at our local track. It's like all the lawnmowers going down the track. Just kidding. It's Import Tuner Mayhem. So we went out there, car ran meh. Right off the trailer, we ran a 13.7. That is this pass right now. So like I said, that pass was like a 13.7 or something. I don't really remember, and by the time I put that clip in, I will have already recorded this clip. But anyways, ran some really shitty time. Car made about 5 psi of boost the entire run down the track. Wouldn't make anything more, don't know why. We had it on the dyno literally the night before. Car ran perfectly fine, made 14.8 pounds of boost or something, and made 491 horsepower. Unloaded it off the trailer, put it on the track, ran like dog shit. So, don't know what the problem was. We got to looking over the car a little bit, tested the 4-port. That was pretty much all we could really do. Didn't find anything, and I know the car has no boost leaks because the night we put it on the dyno, which was the day before the race, I had smoke tested the entire charge system, and there was not a single leak on this motor as far as the high pressure side. So my only thought is something in the tune's messed up, something in the boost or the 4-port boost controller's messed up, or the wastegate's messed up, because the turbo's fine, there's no cracks in the manifold. So somewhere in there, I'm getting a bunch of issues. Don't know really what it is, but we'll figure it out. The next pass, I literally didn't change a single thing. The car went out, ran a 12.55. It made about 10 psi all the way down the track, which I'd figure is a mid to high 300 horsepower number. Nothing great, but it is a start. That's kind of where we left off with the Integra, running about 12.5s. And that thing was doing it on 570 horsepower. So that gives me hope this thing might actually perform. The shifting's a little bit better setup. So now if we can just figure out the boost control and the boost issues, I think the thing will run pretty good. But anyways, ran that 12.55 the second pass. I didn't film anything, I was already over it, like just screw everybody, and just ran my race, did what the car did, and that's all there was to it. After that, we ended up running like a 13.1. That was my mistake. I got stuck in bracket racing and not used to it, so anyways, that's what the car did. Loaded her up on the trailer and went home, and that's kind of the latest with the racing on the car. Now that that's out of the way, I want to give a huge thank you for the help on the car to Hayden. He runs Meticulous Welding and Fabrication. You guys have seen him on the channel before. You know him on YouTube as Suicide CRX. Builds all those badass manifolds. So, like I said, huge thank you to him. He ended up working probably 3 nights in a row till about 4 in the morning, and then all the way through freaking Saturday night until Sunday morning. Where we loaded up the car and went to the track without sleeping at all that night. And I'm going to show you guys why in just a second. I also want to say thank you to Mike, a fellow subscriber. Huge thank you to him. He drove all the way down here from Missouri, Mississippi. Hold on, let me double check. I can't remember this to save my life. 1 second. It was Minnesota. Why do I always mix that up? He drove all the way down to Colorado from Minnesota and ended up bringing a Frank's 3-piece front end for my car. We did a little trading on that. He got a brand new B-Series top mount for his build, as well as a teardrop dump tube. the same one that's on mine, same manifold that's on mine. And we ended up doing some trading for that Frank's fiberglass 3-piece front end. So we're gonna get that put on the car soon as well. It's gonna be badass. So huge thank you to him. Like I said, that's a long ass drive. He was able to come hang out with us at the PFI Taco Days on May 27th. So we got to spend the whole day with him hanging out. Really badass guy. So again, huge thank you to him. On a side note, that Frank's 3-piece that is going to be on the car is a 2000 style front end. I don't know why you guys hate on the 96 style so much. I kind of like it, but whatever. The Frank's 3-piece is totally badass, so it will be going on the car, and I will be swapping back to the 2000 front end. On a side note to that, if you guys got some stock headlights or maybe some aftermarket ones laying around for a 2000 that you no longer need, you know, feel free to send them my way. Anyways, back to it. I'm going to show you guys the new tire and wheel setup we got on the car, and then show you inside at what me and Hayden were slaving away for days on just to get the car to the track. So before you guys hate, I'm just leaving these on here to show you. I don't let the car sit on these and flat spot or anything. But anyways, we did get some new wheels and tires, both front and rear. Up front, we're running the 13x8 track lights. These are the matte bronze ones with some M&H 24x95-13s up front. Drag slicks, of course. And on the rear, we're running some 15x2.5s or 3s, matching matte bronze with the M&H skinnies on the rear. They're like a 3.6 by 24-15. So yeah, that's the new wheel and tire combo on the car. It looks really badass, and they are a lot lighter than these old honking things that I used to run. The last thing I need to do for it is lower the rear end to kind of match the front a little better, as it does sit kind of high back here. So inside the car, I'll show you guys what me and Hayden were working super late nights trying to get done so that we could make it to the track. As you can see, coming right up to the door, there's a big old door bar in the way now. We ended up putting an entire roll cage in this thing. This is a chrome moly cage that I had bent up over at PFI with some help from Sean over there, their fabricator. Really awesome guy, so thank you for the help. And yeah, we knocked out all the bends and notching all the tubes in about a day and a half, which I don't think is too bad for being my first roll cage and doing pretty much all of it myself, with the exception of the main hoop here. But yeah, it turned out really good, I thought. So thanks to them for letting me use their machines and helping give some advice on it. But yeah, full 10-point cage, all chrome moly. This thing should be rated for an 8.5 second quarter mile, as long as I have the cage started and get my license for it to run that 8-second pass, if this car will ever do it. Over there, we also got a new Kirky racing seat installed and some G-force harnesses. Those are 5-point harnesses. I still need to kind of touch that stuff up a little bit, as we were in a rush trying to get it ready for IDRC. But it's all in here. Cage is completely welded out, and I'll go ahead and show you guys a video of welding that up right now.
Inside a little bit, we got a little bit of dark shit on there.
Alrighty, family.
Don't start laughing.
Bitch, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, hot as fuck.
It's so fucking shaky. It's fucking hilarious, bro. Fuck off, bro. Shaky.
Fucking fingers on fire. Here, you work the pedal for me now. I gotta give me the filler.
And dip? Oh, let me dip and fill it. No, fucking down, bro.
Give me the fucking filler. I'm going this way. Fuck you. Oh, fuck, it's gonna suck ass.
I can't see shit.
Okay. Go.
We're going up or down?
Down towards me.
What the fuck?
That's a bad idea.
Alright, fuck the bottom of this bitch.
Alright, go. Give her hell. More.
I can see perfect.
More.
Almost fucking forward.
Less. And off.
Ain't more Dude, my side hurts from laughing too fucking hard. Dude, I can't do this with you. You're fucking making me laugh too much. The fucking tungsten isn't out enough either. Pull it out.
Along with doing the cage, I also did a ton of weight reduction in the car. I went ahead and stripped out all the sound deadening in this car using the dry ice method. Worked great. And also cutting out some sheet metal. So over there in the corners, you can see that there's like no sheet metal left inside these quarters. And I also cut out that big ugly deck back there that houses like the speakers and stuff. So yeah, all that combined, we ended up re-weighing the car. I think the first time it went across the scales with full interior before we did the cage or anything, I think it was like 2,100 pounds. But now with all this stuff cut out and all the weight reduction and the full 10-point chrome moly cage, the car only weighs 2,090 pounds with nobody in it. So that's a huge, awesome deal, that it doesn't weigh too much. And with my fat ass in there, you know, I think the car still weighs under 2,300 or something, or 2,350. I don't know. I'm a big guy. At least the car is somewhat light now. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna work on putting some of the interior pieces back in the car, like the carpet and the little side trimming things that go next to the seats right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into that. Alrighty guys, I feel like that is a pretty good place to leave off for tonight. I went ahead, threw the panels in that I wanted and set the passenger seat in there just to see what it looks like. One day this thing might go down the street as a street car, but we'll see. If I do, I'd like to have a passenger seat in there so somebody wanted to go for a ride. One day I will probably get another Kirky, kind of like that one, and put it over here so that people don't sit up so close to the cage. Because sitting, you know, that close to the cage can be just as dangerous as not having it. Somebody smacks their head on it or something. If you were to wreck, that's probably not a good deal. But yeah, that's a good place to leave off. So that's where I'm gonna go from there. I just got to pull these tires off real quick, and then I'll be headed home. It's already pretty late, so yeah. If you guys liked the video, make sure to give it a like. Also, down in the comments, let me know what color you think I should paint this thing. I will be painting the 96 front end and the new 2000 Franks front end all at the same time, just in case I want to go street the car. I have a matching front end that I can throw on the car real quick. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you think I should paint this thing. I still have the purple vinyl wrap, so we could always paint it and then wrap it. But I do want to have another color underneath so that if I ever get bored of the purple, we can peel it off and it'll look cool again. So like I said, that's the end of this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. And if you have not, make sure to subscribe and hit that little bell icon to be notified every time I upload a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.